beautiful rainy day today. I'm gonna make some mushroom and brie soup to help warm myself up. So I've got leek, then a whole pile of mushrooms here, shiitake, button, then some garlic. So I'll slice all this up and I'm gonna try to cook it or saute it inside the Ninja Foodi this time, just to save a pot. One less thing to get dirty. Sear high, go. Add in the butter. Looks like it takes a minute to warm up. I don't think it's as efficient as cooking on the induction in a pot. For something that's drawing 100 amps, you'd think it would heat up quicker. Butter's melted. Let's load all this in. Anybody else watching Punch Down, aka the CTE tournament? I'm rooting for Zalesh. I think he's gonna take it all. Pressure high, 10 minutes. Pressure high, 10 minutes. Make sure that's sealed up, and away we go. That's a lot of brie. I probably only should put half of that cheese in there, but if I get 4 servings out of it, then it's not too heavy. This is some hearty and delicious soup. I'm glad I took the extra step to put some bacon in it. Bacon, it ties the room together. I'm headed on to explore some new areas to the north. I found on the internet this really cool looking 4x4 trail out here where you can drive right to the top of a mountain, but I could be like a month too early for that. It's likely still clogged with snow, or it could be a Jeep thing that I'm unable to understand. I still have nothing in terms of self-recovery gear. I got a new front bumper and winch ordered, but the shop seems to be like really busy. It could be a month before that's actually installed. But yeah, I'm just taking a look around out here until this weather passes. I'm not sure if it's like the middle of December or the middle of May right now. I'm starting out with the hill climb now. The first 5 kilometers are supposed to be easy enough. Once you get above the tree line, then it becomes more complicated. The snow is way too deep. I'm asking for trouble if I go any further. I didn't come all the way out here for nothing. I think it's like 8 kilometers up to the summit of Limestone Mountain, so I'll have some lunch and set off on foot. Just remember that this thing is empty. I gotta fill it up. I would use the induction right now, but I don't want to heat this entire pot of soup, and I don't think this one's compatible with that, so I gotta use the gas, unfortunately. This looks a lot like a black bear track. Headed the opposite direction of me though. Back there behind me, before I came out on this alpine section, there was a barricade and I couldn't see any possible way to drive around it. I saw some videos on YouTube of Jeeps coming all the way up here, but the road, or the trail, was so deeply eroded, and when that happens, people start driving on both sides of it, then that gets eroded, and the whole mountain just becomes a mud pit. So maybe they're just trying to preserve the mountain. I could be too late for this specific 4x4 party. Nobody's up here working today. This kind of reminds me of Black Rock Mountain. It's like one of those mountains that's standing tall on its own out in the foothills. Of course, as I'm leaving, it clears off. It's a decent walk back, so I made sure to bring something to keep me company along the way. I didn't know I was going out for a big hike today. It kind of just happened. There's a ton of places to camp out here. It was pretty easy to find a place to sleep. But for dinner tonight, nothing too fancy. I've got a Caesar salad kit. Got some leftover chicken to throw in there with it. And this potato has been soaking in water for about an hour and a half. So now I just have to toss it in olive oil, put some salt and pepper on them, then air fry them. 400. 10 minutes. Flip them all over now. 5 more minutes. Pretty good. They're not the crispiest though. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I got to Cadomin yesterday afternoon. It's like a middle of nowhere coal mining town. Now I'm setting off into this Whitehorse Wildland Provincial Park. There's like 3 or 4 mountains out here. I'm gonna check out, see what's doable. Those are some massive paw prints. Could be a grizzly bear. Well, this is discouraging. Having a real hard time this morning finding something accessible. Hit 3 dead ends already. There's just so much snow still, and it wouldn't have mattered if I brought my snowshoes or not because it's all so soft. You just sink right in. Alright, I got through that part. It's real close to heading back to the van today. But I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Got like a 3-kilometer ridge walk to the summit, and there appears to be some significant cliff pans along the way. I don't know if I'll be able to get past them. I can tell from the satellite imagery that there's one major cliff band up on that ridge. It's casting a mighty shadow. So I'm trying to follow the contour around the mountain in hopes that I can avoid it. Looks like I might be able to climb up this cliff band on the way back for a shortcut. There's the summit up there. I think I can see a cairn. I thought that was a summit, but somebody put a sign over here, so maybe this is it. You can see all the coal mining operations happening down there. And right now I'm standing outside of the park boundaries, so you know what that means. I can actually fly my drone up here, and I'll wrap up the video with that. So thanks for watching, and thank you to Patreon supporters, and I'll see ya in the next one.